Hi F2Ps, it's Goodfellow here from f2p.com, and today we are checking out Kinderdragon from R2 Games. It is a free-to-play dragon farming, breeding, PvP simulator. I don't I don't know. I guess that's what it is. It is accessible through Facebook, and it is from R2 Games. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's only accessible through Facebook. I know they've recently started releasing stuff that is available directly through their browser and through Facebook, but going on their website, it does seem to direct you straight to the Facebook page, so it might be Facebook exclusive. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. But we've played it for a couple of hours, and now we're doing a first look to check out where we're at, explain it to you guys, and just show you guys what is on offer. So we've reached level 7, and this is pretty much as high as we could get before we were essentially locked out of doing anything because we didn't have enough gold or to buy anything else. We didn't have enough gems to speed up any queuing tasks or anything like that. So we've left it a little while. Things have kind of like production is finished, stuff like that. So we're going to walk you through stuff. So starting out, you've got this plot of land. This is your island. There are many islands like it, but we can't access these ones yet. I don't know actually how. There we go. I don't know how we access these new islands, but they're there. We're not high enough to access them, obviously. So what do we do? So starting out, we started with nothing, I guess. We didn't have anything. We had to build a hatchery, and then once we built a hatchery, we had to go into the store and we had to buy a dragon egg. Woo! So you've got quite a few different types of dragon eggs that you can buy. Now you will notice that pretty much all of them, apart from Electro Dragon, which we've not hit the level requirement for. But you've got the Plant Dragon, you've got Water Dragon, Fire Dragon, and Rock Dragon. I've got 2 Water Dragons. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, sorry. That was a Blizzard Dragon I was pointing out. Water Dragon. So Water, Rock, Fire, and Plant, and then Electro when we hit level 10. Those are the core dragons. The rest do cost premium currency, and you don't get it at a particularly fast rate. You get it when you level up. You get it for sharing to Facebook, stuff like that, and by winning PvP events. So what we had to do, we had to buy our first egg because we didn't have any dragons to breed them, and then we hatched an egg and got our first dragon. We had to do that twice. When you create a dragon, you have to put it in a nest of the same type. So obviously in our fire nest, our flame nest, we have a fire dragon. In our water nest, we have a water dragon. Okay. Now when you combine a well, I might as well just demonstrate it. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to clear some stuff out first. I'm not gonna be able to fully demonstrate it because the time it takes like hours to breed stuff. But so we go to our mini hatchery. We've got a plant egg in here. We need to hatch the egg. What would you like to do with your new plant dragon? I'd like to place it into my plant nest. Wow. So we've now finally reached level 8. So we got an extra gem, and we've unlocked some new buildings that we can purchase. So these normal are they mini nests? So just normal nests. They can only hold 2 dragons. The mega nests can hold 4, I believe. So what we've got now, so we've got a plant one, fire one, water one. Now as you can see here, this is a cloud one. Now when you go into the incubator, and we've created an egg there, so I'll show you that in a minute. So when you go into the incubator and you want to breed, you could select a fire one, and then you could select a water one, and then you can do normal breeding, and that would create an egg. It would create a cloud dragon egg, which you would then hatch, and you can put it into a nest. Now, as the type of dragon has to match the type of nest, water in water, plant in plant. The cloud dragon, because it's made of a water and a fire dragon, it can go in a water or a fire nest. So it can go in either of its parents' types. And the cloud dragon has both types. So it is a flame and water, whereas the water dragon is just a water. So there you go. That's kind of like the core principle of how you create dragons. So we had in there a plant dragon and a rock dragon, I believe, which gave us an egg. And this is I can't remember what kind of creature this makes. It might make a tropical dragon, maybe. But yeah, so it's going to take 4 hours for this to hatch, or 4 gems, and we just don't have 4 gems. So the rate of progression on this game is so slow. We can't do anything now. If we try to breed, which we'll have a look at what the quest would say. Not that it matters, because well, we won't be playing it once we've completed this first look. But it's about the same again for actually breeding. So it can take like 3 or 4 hours to breed 2 dragons, and then 4 hours to hatch one. So it's kind of like every 7 hours you're kind of like, okay, right, well, I'll come back to the game in 7 hours, because there's nothing you can feasibly do until that point. What you will notice is when I'm clicking my nests, it's actually picking up the gold as well, because your dragons do actually create gold production for you. Different dragons create different amounts of gold. Some are better than others. I think the rock dragon is typically the best earner. I think I read that somewhere. But it shows you on their stats in... I have to be level 10 for that. So where would it be? Store. So if we went into the dragon eggs... Yes, okay, the rock dragon does 18 gold per minute. That's 7 per minute, 9 per minute, 11 per minute. So, the rock dragon is your best bang for your buck, at least for the earlier ones. And so you would combine them. You've got a tropical one. So, like I said, that probably, it doesn't tell me there, which is, oh, yeah, there you go. So, rock and a plant, which is what we just made. So we've now got a tropical dragon egg. It would cost 50 gems to buy that outright, to buy the egg, if you didn't have the time or patience, I guess, to breed your dragon. Oh no, that's interesting. So you can get different... I didn't realise that. You can get different types depending on which one you choose first, maybe? So if we chose a rock, then a plant, it gives us a tropical dragon. If we chose a plant, then a rock, it would give us a cactus dragon, maybe? Okay, that's cool. I kind of... One of my... not a major issue, is there's not really that many dragons. There's considering the potential, because it's very Pokemon-esque, the game, no doubt about it. And you've got your different types, and they've got their different abilities and things like that. I would like to see more dragons. Now there are more from just beyond this. I think I saw somewhere, whether it was maybe linked on the Facebook page or from an event, something like that, you could get a Chinese dragon as well. But that's not something you can buy from the shop. So they will obviously implement new dragons. Okay, so we've got a hedgehog dragon, dark dragon. Okay, so if I go on all, why is it not showing them all then? Maybe there are more then. Oh, laser dragon. Okay, oh, so there's a hell of a lot more. Okay, it's just it doesn't actually put them all. Are these just all? I don't know. Okay, so there's more than I thought. Okay, that's not too bad then. Okay. Well, we've got water ones, plant ones, gummy dragon, electro, ice, iron, dark. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw maybe not Chinese, maybe the label is secret, but they don't show up here. I don't know. Snowflake dragon. Okay, so there's more here. Venom dragon, dark fire dragon. Okay, so it's quite a lot. Anyway, so there you go. So you've got your different dragons and different eggs. You can build, so you've got different buildings that you can purchase. You got your farm, so you got your incubator, kindergarten, relics. So with your farms, which we've got here, you farm your own food. So this shows us, I guess. So it costs 50 gold to plant. It says EXP. Now it doesn't explain it necessarily, but I'm presuming that might be how much XP it maybe gives you when you yield it, or how much XP it gives your dragon. And if I level up, this will produce more food for your dragons. Yada yada yada. Okay, so maybe. So that's going to take ages. I've got food at the moment. So I've only got 20 at the moment. Okay, I've got 20 food. So let's wait for this to finish, and then we'll feed a dragon. And it levels them up, and we'll show the process of leveling up because we just got our little. Did we just make a plant dragon? Is that all we made? I don't know why. I already had a plant egg in there. It's a bit weird. Okay, so we've got our food. There you go. Once the icon hovers, we can pick up the food. And that gives us 30. So it's not a lot, but we can go onto our plant dragon. And we can feed it. So we feed it 5. Feed it more. And then it takes more once it goes up to level 2. And now we've run out of food. Now, you can't. This is obviously a baby dragon. So you can't breed these. Once they get up to level 4, they become adult dragons. They also then unlock their skills. So these are the different skills. I don't know whether you can change these out at all. I don't know whether they change from dragon to dragon. But it also increases their stats as well. So the higher they are in level, the higher their stats become. So he's my big boy at the moment. He's got kind of full skills. There are gear items that you can loot. We're not at a point where we can get those yet, though. But obviously, you use them to make your dragons stronger. So there is a questing system. So the questing system told us to place that egg once it's hatched. So that's still hatching, but that's going to take forever. That quest was to breed a plant and water. Okay. This quest is to breed, just to place the plant and water on. Okay, so it's basically giving us quests saying, oh, once you do this, then we'll give you some stuff. Okay, so we've got boulders, things like this. This is our land, but we can click on it to start clearing away. But it takes time, as ever. You can boost it, but it costs gems. So again, everything takes a while. So this is going to take 4 hours. Seems to be pretty standard. Everything's going to take 4 hours. So these are ones we cleared previously. So we'll get some XP, which will kind of give us a bit of a level bump. I think those are the only ones we've got. Yeah. So that's growing. We can buy extra land. That's going to cost us 20,000. And it requires 1 friend. So you're locked out of the game, well, at least for expanding, if you don't add friends. Now, personally, I don't like to. I know there's plenty of my Facebook friends that do have no problem mithering me to, join their games just so that they get the boosts and bonuses stuff. I personally don't like doing that to my friends, because I find it annoying. They might find it annoying, so I generally don't do it. So you are kind of limited to expanding, but you do have a premium currency option. Or we could spend 100,000 gold to unlock the second island, which would obviously give us more room, but we're way, 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 way off unlocking the next island. So yeah, so there's alternative options for players, so it's not the end of the world. So that's kind of covered most of the buildings, I think. We've got farms, we've got boosters, breeds, specialists. Yeah, there's not that many buildings, to be honest. Expansions. This is just for giving you XP, but it It's just decoration stuff. So we can buy that, and then put a little weird cave there. There you go. That's it. And we can move stuff. I don't want to build anything else. There we go. We can move stuff around, so we can use the multi-tool. We can move it around like that. Or, you can't right-click. Or we could click it and go to move there. We can click, we can check info, we can level it up to hold more coins, things like that. So what does this all build up to? I guess that's the big question. You know, it's not just a case of, okay, well, let's build dragons, because there's not that many ways to build dragons. You know, there's only 5 types of nests, I think. I think Electro might be the 5th type of nest. There's quite a lot more dragons than I thought there were, which is good. There's only 2 types of farm, 2 different types of incubator, which still do effectively the same thing. Not that many cosmetic items for decoration, so there's not loads to do. So the main, I guess, the core gameplay revolves around the battle element. Now you can do dragon tournament, you can do tournament, you can do arena, dragon, but these are all level locked. So it will take me a hell of a long time to get high enough. But you can see by doing Dragon Hunt, you win gear and legendary shards. Here you win items, training pills, lots of different stuff. For this one, I think we probably just win XP and currency. So we go into it. Okay, so yeah, we win currency and some gems, which is good if you win. But not so good if you don't. Okay, so we're going to enter it. What happens is we have to pick 3 of our dragons, and if we manage to get 6 different types from our combinations, then we get some extra buffs. We can't do that yet. We're not at a level where we can, because we only have plant, water, fire, and rock. We don't have electro, which is 10, which means we can't combine electro with anything to make different ones. And we saw we've got like iron and I can't remember what it was called. I've got like specialist in my head, but I don't think that was right. Sacred. So there was different ones, but we can't. There's nothing we can do to get these boosts. So we're going to just put in our big boy, and we'll get as much of a balance as we can. And I mean, our highest power ones are at the top anyway. So that's our group. When we click OK, it's going to take us into automated combat, and oddly, take us out of the full screen. And I don't know why it's doing that, but that's quite odd. There you go. We've won the flame tournament. Huzzah! Check us out. Finish. And then we'll put ourselves back into full screen. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It's a little bit odd. So there you go. The problem we've got now is that if we want to check it out again, we have to wait 12 hours. 12 hours before we can do the PvP again. So we've got that's doing that. We've cleared everything out here. We've got as much gold as we can. That's going to take a few hours. I mean, we could obviously hatch that now, which I guess we might as well. Yay, 4 gems. I don't think we've actually got anywhere to place him. What do I need? I need a plant or a rock. Okay, well, let's build a nest. Although it depends how long it's going to take to build it. So we'll give him a large rock nest. So we can afford it. We can build 1 more nest. So as you level up, you can build more buildings. Do we have the room? There we go. Let's put him over there. So that's going to take 30 seconds. Let's just speed it up. And then we can place our little man in here. Woo! Yep, got a dragon. So there we go. That's our little dude. And we've got our little tropical dragon. But now, what's this saying? This saying upgrade a mini farm. Okay, so we can upgrade a mini farm. That requires 25,000. Okay, we've done that. But essentially, we're at the end of what we can do with the game. We can't go in there because it's level 20. And we've completed that quest. We couldn't upgrade any more mini farms because we don't have the money. So there's nothing. There's literally nothing that we can do now. We are waiting 12 hours to play one PvP game. We could potentially breed something else, but realistically, we want to hit level 10 to get an Electro. So it looks good. I think it's cute, and you know we can zoom in and show you some more details. I mean, it's a little bit glitchy and kind of lower quality in some places when you go this close in, but you can get a better look of the dragons, and you know the graphics aren't too bad. Not too bad. I think they should maybe not going quite that far as a zoom because it is showing off some of the graphical infidelities a little bit. But yeah, so it looks good. It's casual, you know, it's decent for different age groups, but there's just not enough to do. And I don't know whether it's the kind of thing that will change as you level up and you get to higher levels, and maybe you can play through more of the combat features because you got more of them unlocked. But to actually get to that level, it definitely takes some time. Click on the minifarm, click food button, select unicorn horns. There you go. So to create, I don't know how I have unicorn horns. Why are you telling me to make things I can't make? Yeah. So that's kind of like my bigger issue with it, that the game stalls itself out by kind of basically saying, oh, you can't do anything anymore. You're gonna just wait on cooldowns. But other than that, not a terrible game. Looks good. It's casual. It's Facebook. Something to pick away at every 12 hours. So yeah, check it out. It's free to play if you want to give it a go. So that's my first look. If you enjoyed it, found it informative and useful, then please give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to find out when we release more videos. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at f2p.com, or over on our official website at f2p.com, where we have all sorts of news, reviews, videos, giveaways, and that kind of good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I have been Goodfellow, you have been you, this has been Kinderdragon, and hopefully we shall see you in the next video. Bye bye!